One of the most annoying things about towing is having to go out and buy a specific hitch to match both the vehicle and the trailer that you're pulling so that the drop is perfect and everything is level. So I decided to buy an adjustable hitch, one that I could place at whatever level was necessary to get my rig level. And I chose the RhinoUSA 6-inch adjustable hitch in brushed aluminum. And what I think is great about this is not only do you have 6 inches of play on this hitch with which to adjust to get the perfect height, but you also have 2-inch and 2 5/16" balls on there. You can flip it from one side to the other depending on what you're towing. And as we all know, it is super annoying to have tons of hitches sitting around in your garage for whatever use case or trailer or drop you might need. This kind of eliminates all of that and gives you the option of just having one hitch to do it all. Now the capacities on this are pretty impressive. On the 2-inch side, it'll go up to 12,500 pounds max trailer weight, tongue weight of 1,250, and I believe on the 2 5/16 side, it'll do 18,500 pounds with 1,850 on the tongue weight. It really is nice to not have to adjust these balls and make sure that the nut is always tight like you do on other hitches. They are permanently set in this portion of the hitch, cannot be taken out or moved. The other thing I like is that you have 2 different options for the depth of the hitch. Right now I'm all the way out, but I could go in another few inches if I wanted to get it a little closer to the vehicle, as well as the fact that it comes with 2 RhinoUSA locking hitch pins. Now you're going to need one here for the ball adjustment, whatever height, but you're also going to need one up here at the top to make sure that nobody runs away with your nice new hitch. Now I will say these locking hitch pins are one of maybe the more annoying things about this hitch. I don't have many complaints, but that is one complaint I have, that when you try to lock it with the key, they simply just want to spin. You have to press the locking mechanism onto the pin, and then you have to hold with 2 hands. You have to hold the locking mechanism while you turn the key so that it engages the lock and locks onto the pin itself. You can't do it with one hand like others that I've had before. A little annoyance, but it's nice that it comes with 2 locking pins that go to the same key, so you don't have to have 2 keys or go out and spend another, I don't know, $15 to $25 per locking hitch pin to get whatever else you want. I thought it was a good trade, and it really makes this not only a great price, but an incredible value with the 2 locking hitch pins that come with it. Now, I'll also say about this key, I've heard a lot of people talking about the fact that Rhino has universal compatibility among their keys. In fact, along with this hitch, something I'm going to review later, is I also bought, for my trailer, I bought a pin lock, and I also bought a tongue lock. This key controls all of them. And while that's great for me and convenient for me, it's also convenient for anybody else who wants to steal this and has a RhinoUSA key. I'll be the first to say that the odds of that happening are slim to none. Who's walking around trying to steal $150 hitches off of trucks and saying, let me get my exact match key at home, I've got it, oh, it's a great way to make 150 bucks. You know, who's gonna do that? But theoretically, could it happen? I guess. That still doesn't deter me from running around with this securing my hitch or locking up my trailer. In fact, I've got several methods of locking my trailer, not just the tongue lock, but I believe it's a non-issue. But you should know that this key is universal, which is both a good and a bad. After towing this thing over 5,000 miles across the country, all the way from Ohio to Arizona and everywhere in between, I can say that this hitch has held up beautifully. Absolutely 0 issues, almost no wear to speak of other than a little dirt and grime because we did drive through snow and all kinds of gook on the way home. But it held up really well, it performed extremely well, and it allowed me to dial in the height of my trailer perfectly, not knowing when I went to pick it up exactly what I would need. So I really can say that this 6-inch drop is great. I was worried it would be too much. Everywhere I went, this stayed above the ground and never dragged. So I can wholeheartedly recommend this Rhino 6-inch adjustable hitch. I think it's really versatile. I think it's really capable. RhinoUSA, obviously an American company, and their customer service is extremely responsive. I had a question about this hitch and some of the other locks I bought together. I sent an email through their website, and within 24 hours, probably like 12 to 14 hours, I got a response. So if you're looking for a versatile towing solution, I would recommend checking this out. I've got the links down in the description. No, I'm not being paid for this review, but if you use those links to buy the Hitch, it does help the channel. And I do these reviews for free, so I really appreciate that. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you're looking for more great content from the Traveler Toolkit, well, maybe try this video right up here. And if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, click right here because we're putting out great new videos every single week and you don't want to miss a thing.